My in-laws always like to speak in dialect, and I'm the only one at home who can't understand it. I can only sit there awkwardly and smile until I secretly downloaded a dialect translation app. I must keep it locked tight. He absolutely cannot see it. And I'm the only one in the family who can't understand, so I can only wait there. I'm so sad. Time is running out. Long pain is better than short pain. Our sister-in-law is too cruel. What are you talking about? We didn't let her walk cleanly. No burden. The real-time translation on the phone is still going on. My fingers are numb. My buttocks are cold from the back. I can only continue to sit next to me and drink soup. Shenxing sits next to me. It seems that all this has nothing to do with her. She has been married to the Shen family for 3 years. Our marriage has always been good. In addition to this dialect problem, I also let Shenxing remind me several times. I hope my family can speak Mandarin, but so many years of habit, how can it be so easy to change? I'm used to it. After all, except for this little awkwardness, my parents died early. I'm not thin in this family. Shenxing has long been my only support. I should be content. It's not a special day, so I'm angry. I feel that there are always two eyes staring at me in the dark. Xiao Yu and her mother-in-law may have noticed my abnormality. She gave me a hyaluronic acid-free sanitary napkin. Say hello to the girls. But I always feel that they smile hypocritically when they come. I saw this on my phone. It's a hyaluronic acid-free sanitary napkin. It's hyaluronic acid-free. It's not easy to get stuffy and red after using it, because hyaluronic acid and a healthy environment are naturally in harmony. It's like a protective coat for a cool body. It can hold the harmful bacteria that are moving. Look at my eyes. It's getting weirder and weirder. It's like I'm in pity. It's like I'm in guilt. Xiao Yu often looks childish. A few times, she even blushed and hid in her room. This house seems to be changing something, and I'm like an outsider, or more like a childbearing lamb. What are you looking for? I'm hungry. My mother-in-law's dialect was translated again. I raised my head, but I saw her smiling and giving Shenxing soup. Eat more. 1 hour. Eat and help her drink. There's a lot of joy on the table. It's as if those terrible words just now were my illusion. Is the translation software wrong? Or does this house really hide something? It's an indescribable secret. Turn off the phone screen. I calmed down for a while. No, something must have gone wrong. Put down the bowl quickly. I won't go back to the bedroom soon. Open the customer service window of the software. Send me the location of the dialect. Let it help me determine the accuracy. Customer service replied quickly. The accuracy rate of dialect recognition in this area reaches 90%. Only a few rare words may have deviations. Does this mean that those terrible words just now are likely to be true? Wife, what's wrong? Shenxing's voice suddenly sounded behind me. My hand shook, and I almost dropped my phone. I turned around and met her concerned eyes, forcing a smile. It's nothing. I just think your family's dialect is too hard to understand. Why don't you teach me a few words? Shenxing smiled indulgently. No problem. What do you want to learn? I thought about it. For example, eat, sleep, go to the bathroom. How do you say it? Shenxing fluently said 3 dialect words. I followed and repeated them. When she turned around, I quickly looked at the translation on my phone. The 3 words she said were accurately translated, and I learned to say them. The system was completely accurate. My heart suddenly felt empty. It sank completely to the bottom. It turns out that I desperately wanted to integrate into the family. The family is so hypocritical. It turns out that what they said, she could understand it all, but pretended not to in public. So in these 3 years of marriage, what am I? I couldn't sleep at night. They were all on the table in my mind. Jimpadola, tonton brutanton. What are they up to? I was clenching my back, and my nails were almost in my palm, but I couldn't figure it out. At this moment, a very clear sound came from the door. I closed my eyes and took a slow breath. It was Shenxing who came back to the house. Her footsteps were very light, as if she was afraid to wake me up, as if she was testing me. I felt her standing by the bed. Her warm breath slowly brushed against my left face. She was observing. If it were before, I might have pretended to turn over and gone into her arms. But now, I just felt cold all over. I didn't even dare to move my eyelashes. I don't know how long passed, but suddenly my mother-in-law's voice rang from the door. Shenxing immediately got up and left. I heard her footsteps fade away. I finally opened my eyes, stepped on the dark like a fool. I stared at myself in the mirror, my face pale. There is no one in this house worthy of love. When I went back to the room, Shenxing was already asleep. Her breathing was even, her eyes closed. I stood by the bed and looked at her quietly. I suddenly felt strange. Did this person really love me? The early morning street was empty and quiet. I wandered aimlessly like a ghost. Fortunately, there was a light on at the corner of the street. I heard the sound of the automatic door and the machine. I pushed the door open and collapsed into the corner seat. Should I call the police? But what about the evidence? No one would believe the translation software's record and my guesses, but I had to do something. I couldn't just sit there and wait. Soon, daylight came. I was curled up in the shadow under the unit building, my legs numb to the point of losing sensation. At this moment, Shenxing appeared. She walked around downstairs, checking her phone from time to time, clearly waiting for someone. Not long after, a hunched shadow slowly swayed over. My heart sank heavily. It was Wang Posey from next door. That whole day, Shen knocked on the door, and Feng Ren thought of the old woman in danger. He rolled his eyes around, and his gaze landed precisely on the window of my bedroom. Then he reached out his thin hand and patted Shenxing's shoulder. It's time. My head felt like it exploded. What does that mean? Why did they bring her here? Countless terrible guesses fluttered in my mind. The scene before my eyes began to twist and distort. In the next second, darkness swallowed my consciousness. When I opened my eyes again, the familiar ceiling light was off. I was lying on my bed in my bedroom. I sat up and looked around. There was only me in the room. The quilt was neatly covered, and I was wearing the clothes I had on when I ran away last night. How did I get back? Did Shenxing find me? Or what did Wang Posey do? I opened the door. There was no one in the living room. The kitchen was silent. The study door was closed, and my heart leapt to my throat. My mother-in-law had once said that the drawer that was going to be thrown away was in the study. I held my breath and gently pushed open the study door. At first glance, my eyes went to the largest drawer in the middle. There was no lock, but it was open. A strong curiosity drove me to reach out my hand. What I saw made my brain go blank for a moment. A woman was killed on the scene. I can't control the power of the power supply. The power of the power supply is out of control. I'm going to die. I died more than a month ago. Then what is this? More than a month. The fear I felt, the conversations I heard, the contact with Shenxing. What are they? In an instant, the world lost all its sound and color. I went mad and continued searching through the drawer. A dark blue hardcover notebook appeared in front of me. On the cover, written by Shenxing, May 8th wife, is that you who came back? They all say you're really gone. I don't believe it. May 16, I'm scared. Xiaoyu almost cried. I thought you were going to find out. Did you really leave once you found out the truth? May 18, Mom saw it too. The whole family knows. They act like they don't. He really thanks God. I'm really glad you're in your right mind. You didn't find out. May 23rd, I found Wang Posey. He said you're too obsessed. Do you miss home too? I can't bear you. But he said if you keep it up like this, you'll get weaker and weaker. May 24, I was watching you at dinner. Still the same. Pretending to understand what we're talking about. I don't understand. It's so cute. But luckily you don't understand. May 24 night, you actually asked me to teach you dialect. Still so cute. If time could just stop like this, how good it would be. May 25th morning, I'm sorry wife. Have you already felt it? We've discussed it. We decided this morning. The Bodhisattva said I can't drag you down anymore. The more I drag you down, the more it hurts you. But I really want you to stay. Xiaoshui, please forgive us. This world can't keep you anymore. Sister-in-law, I'm sorry. We didn't want to. We really didn't want to. The time has come. It turns out that you still love my family. Hatred, fear, and suspicion are all vanishing at this moment. Although I'm so scared, I still want to say goodbye to you. Goodbye.